Hey everybody, welcome to the Stringbean Coffee Shop channel, and we got a special guest here today with a unique instrument. And matter of fact, I haven't even met this gentleman yet.
My name is Phil.
Hey Phil, how are you doing? And his wife's over there in the background. She's kind of shy,
so she's responsible for this being here. She allowed me to purchase this from a shop in Mount Airy, just down the road a bit. And it's a unique creation by a guy named Mark Richard. And
I know that name. I think I know that name.
He's got a couple of banjos in the Mount Airy Regional Museum there for a show in the Luther exhibit there. Yeah. And he's also got a guitar and a mandolin at Old Mill Music Shop in Mount Airy.
Okay. Yes, I know that, and I know that area up there as well. Also the Mayberry Music. Mayberry Music Store.
They were closed that day. Yeah. So I happened to go into this store and see this, and I just couldn't stop looking at it, and I kept hearing my name from somewhere, and it kept being from around this thing. So
first off, I want to ask Philip here. Philip, how did you hear about the Stringbean Coffee Shop?
Actually, we have heard about it for a long time. We come to Galax. Actually, every chance we get, but every time we came, it was closed because we weren't here on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I saw on the brochures and the church things that said had the jam sessions. I would have come to a jam session earlier, but I've always just played electric bass, and they don't like electrics around here in the jam session areas.
Actually, back in the other room, that fits more into what they do. They do more of the classic country and current country and that kind of thing. And so they play a lot of copyrighted stuff. So I don't get them a lot.
Sure, understood.
I don't get them a lot.
But since I was able to get this, and it was what I felt was a reasonable price, and my goal was to come up and be able to play in some of the jam sessions, so this made it possible. So that's why I was here tonight. It's a great privilege.
I know you said you're from North Carolina.
Cary, North Carolina, right outside.
I'm a native North Carolinian myself. I grew up in the High Point area, High Point, Greensboro area.
But the Virginia people are very tolerant, and they let us come up here and have a good time.
So, well, I know you said you heard about us. How exactly here? How did you hear about us for the first time?
Oh, you the Stringbean?
Yeah.
Well, just actually walking up and down the street initially in Galax. And just seeing it and hearing about the jam sessions.
I didn't know if you heard about it through your Facebook page or
actually, I actually saw some of your videos before we came up this time.
Oh, cool. I appreciate that too.
Yeah, so it's great to check those things out. They're real nice. You'll see a group around. In fact, that was one of my encouragements. Is I did see an upright bass in one of the videos, but didn't see an upright bass in the other.
Yeah,
I thought, well, it'll be easier for me to get in.
Over there. She's been in a lot of them.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you wonder why I had the camera there this week instead of over there or there, a lot of people's been wondering, why is that fireplace in the shop?
Oh, okay.
We want to see that fireplace. We want to see so, okay, yeah, I'll arrange it where the fireplace is there and got the players around there. So, try to get more of the fireplace in here to give them a more homelier feel.
Oh, yeah.
And they like it when they do these little interviews here beside the fireplace, in front of the fireplace. I thought, that'll work. We'll do that for a while. So, you told me a little bit about this place. Tell me about the design here.
Well,
I guess it's a casket.
It looked good. I thought it was a coffin when I first saw it. What he's done, the designer, this is a piece of cedar that he had gotten from, I guess, from out west. The rest of the wood, except for the neck, got out of his front yard. I think it's maple. But the neck is originally from a Chinese base that had just been, the body had just been literally just destroyed. It was no good. And he had this perfectly good neck, and so what can I do with this? And this is what he did.
Did he say why he made it,
He really didn't. It was an idea he had. The other thing he had, I don't know, I guess you can see it. is that this actually has feet to it. It has 3 feet. It has
It's a
lag-
homemade built-in tripod.
laggable thing, so you don't have to hold it up. So you can actually play it without holding it up. So if you're a lazy person like I am, it's really nice. You can actually lean on it and play like this if you get really tired.
It's a standard.
Actually, it's a 3/4, which is what most people use.
Yeah.
I think there's a bigger one.
Wow. I don't know how to play one myself.
They're really tall people.
I don't know how to play one myself, and I thought about it a little bit. Just said, hey, you know, that was pretty simple.
Well, it is. Because most of your traditional songs are 2 or 3 chords,
Yeah.
and a lot of them are in A and D and G.
Yeah.
And so if you're just playing a song, you might just do like.
Now, does the bass have an open chord at all? Or
Yeah, all these are E, A, D, and G are these chords, and that's the same as what I guess they call the bottom 4 strings of the guitar, the lower notes, and then so that matches with those. And so when a guitarist plays a G chord, I will play a G note. And then when they play a C, I'll play that. If they play an A, I'll play that. And so they'll go along. So bass is actually an easy first instrument to pick up because for some songs you can get by with just knowing 3 notes.
Yeah.
And then you can elaborate on that and get.
We have another fella here who plays the lap organ, the little harpsichord.
Oh yes, And
And they're set up the same.
Yeah, and so you're just playing. You press down and strum.
His name's Gordon Adams, and I've interviewed him before, showing off his lap harp. For some reason, I kept wanting to call it a laptop.
Well, there you go. If they get it connected to the internet, it'll be a laptop.
But yeah, it was set up on G, on the G scale, just like the bass is. You know, a lot of people, a lot of viewers, they just watch the music and they know about the music and they don't know how it's played. They don't know what the stylings are.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I'm still a novice in that area. Old-time music and bluegrass, I really enjoy and appreciate. But again, because I haven't been able to jam with them, I just know what I hear and what I like. I love going down to the Bluegrass Music Center on the Parkway and hearing the wonderful people down there play. And but I've been playing electric bass since I was 11 years old, so that's like 40-some years. I'm pushing 57.
So tell me about your time here. I guess you enjoyed it.
Oh, yes, I had a marvelous time. And of course, there was an excellent bass player that were here that you, unfortunately, you people didn't get to see because they don't think they recorded her.
See her.
She is well known. I think she's with the White Top Mountain Band.
Yeah,
very, very, very good
They are on
bassist.
the web. They are on the web.
Yeah, so you can go. You can after you watch this, you can go watch her. And
actually, I think they're more on Facebook than they are YouTube.
But I play all kinds of music. I play contemporary Christian and hymns as well. I play for our church, our traditional service, and our contemporary Christian.
Did you happen to get anything to eat while you was here?
Not here, no. I think we were across the street. In fact, we didn't even know that they served food here when we came. So.
Well, we're glad you come in anyway. Glad you.
So next time.
We'll come in.
We'll come in early.
And yeah, eat with us. You know, we've got salads and sandwiches, and you know, we're a full-fledged coffee shop, so we've got cappuccinos, espressos, lattes, and you know, all that other stuff. You know, we encourage you to get it and bring it over here, and you know, drink with it, and you know, have a good old time. And well, I just wanted to show Philip's instrument out here and show the uniqueness of it. I guess this is about these. Is this lighter or?
It's actually because of the wood. I think it's a little bit heavier. It's
a little heavier than
a regular one. I can still pick it up, but it'd be nice to have wheels underneath when I move it sometimes. But the nice part about it is it fits into our vehicle. It's a little bit shorter in length because of I guess the way it's designed. I think all of this is still the standard 3/4.
Yeah.
But the body makes it a little bit different. The other thing that appealed to me was that regular basses, because of their shape, you know, they have the cello, violin, that's traditional shape, they come out a little bit wider. Well, I come out a whole lot wider myself, so I'm out like this on a regular one, but I can stand real close to the neck and reach the notes a whole lot easier with this, so it is my buddy and my pal.
Now in Raleigh, Durham area where you live, do they have gyms there? Are there places you can go?
To work out?
No, well,
yeah, YMCA.
For jam sessions?
Oh, for jam sessions?
Yeah, for jam sessions.
Not near to what you have in this area. There used to be a musical store called Hoffman's in Raleigh.
Okay.
And they used to have their weekly jam sessions. I've gone to a couple.
Now, how do they compare to what?
Actually, they're not even there anymore.
Well, so, how did they compare to what?
It was more contemporary, and there were some electrics. They did let you bring your electric, but you had to have a long extension cord you could plug in.
So they didn't play a lot of the old time stuff. They didn't play a lot of this stuff.
They did. It was more of a mixture in there.
So they played more. They did the
old time
country and current country.
Yeah, and I think also in Fuquay-Varina, which is another community on the other side of Raleigh, I guess southeast of Raleigh, Fuquay-Varina.
Heard of it.
I believe there's some places there, and then further east and south there are some places as well, but they're about an hour and
How do
15
they
minutes
compare
drive.
to what we
Haven't been because they're so far. I've read about them, but I have not been to them.
Are they made more contemporary jazz?
No, they're not. They're actually traditional. One of them, I read.
More like what we did here.
I think so. I mean, you've got, and of course this area has got wonderful venues for like this place,
Yeah.
the
We know
Krause House and out here, excuse me, Sparta.
That's Sparta.
And you have, I guess, Independence of the Courthouse.
That's every
tomorrow night.
Wednesday night. Yes, every Wednesday night.
And I think
Have you been to Freeze?
I just heard about Freeze.
Yeah, Freeze is every Thursday night.
And I think maybe somewhere in Hillsville. Maybe.
Yes, I've heard a little bit about that.
But again, I haven't been there. So the only ones I've been to, when the Parkway had its 75th anniversary, I went to the jam tents out there, Krause House, and I think that was about it for that episode. And that's because I rented a bass, an upright bass, to come up here, so they let me in. So, but yeah, that's been pretty much the extent.
Yeah.
But we love this area, whether I get to play music or not. So
well, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. We appreciate you coming in. And I asked how they're different because a lot of our viewers they like to listen to it because it's unique. And but we have people who are from all over the place.
Oh, the guy here tonight's from Denmark.
Yeah, he is from Denmark.
I met a guy at the Blues Music Center a few years ago that was from England. They had a bluegrass club that met monthly, about 45 minutes outside of London.
Well, a lot of people they listen to pop and rock and even rap. Not to say there's nothing wrong with rap, anything wrong with rap, but I'm one of those firm believers that music is a universal thing. No matter what you do, no matter what kind of style you do, it's a universal thing. If you can find a similarity between an old-time song and
well, the fact that the banjo is actually a music of African origin.
Yeah.
And Bella Fleck actually there's a video you can watch on Netflix where he went actually back to Africa and jammed with native groups with banjo, and it was just really fascinating to hear the music.
So, a lot of what I do on YouTube and when I'm promoting the site is anybody in music, I don't care if they play harmonica or saxophone or do rap with their voice or acapella or just old time music. If they're in music, hey, I show it, and I encourage them to all come in and jam with us and do their own little thing and bring their own little style into our style. And it's a great way for connection between cultures.
Oh, yes.
To be able to see what's
And it's
going
easy.
on.
It's a great place to make new friends. I've met people I've never seen before in my life and had great conversations with them, including you.
And, well, I appreciate that. I know one fella who does blues music. He does blues music. He plays bass for a blues band. And he said he watches these videos, and he's picked up some hand style techniques.
Oh yes,
From watching them. And I was like, wow, you gotta come in and play. Just come in and play with them. And so I also like that ask, how's music different from where you are, and you bring your own little personality to the music, or you pick up on other people's music and stuff.
Oh yeah, I think we all can learn from one another. I think God has gifted us greatly differently, and somebody who can be very expert in one area can see something like, wow, I didn't know that was possible from somebody else. So I think absolutely.
Well, I know you played this a little bit, showing how to play it. I guess really you can't play a lot.
The bass is a nice instrument if you have friends that know how to play, have other instruments to play, so you can play along. But it's not so much a solo instrument. It's easy to play along with a CD or a tape or a record or whatever.
Now you said the bass is in G.
Well, it's actually it's E, A, D, and was it E, A, D, and G, or those 4 strings. So you can play pretty much any chord just by holding that. Whatever you play, if you play an A chord, there's your A note. You play a D chord, there's your D note, and there's your G right there. And then somewhere along here is F. That's F.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about the upright is that, well, because it was the original bass kind of thing, a lot of different music styles are using. So all the big band groups had upright bass because they didn't have electric back then. All your country had bass because when you look at, like, say, rockabilly, if you want to hear Stray Cats, which is, the modern updated rockabilly kind of thing, their guy plays an upright bass and he plays it like nobody's business. He straddles it, he twirls it, he rides it across the stage. It's astounding what he can do with that, and I'm never going to attempt anything like that because I'll kill myself. But by the same token, you can just play the basic parts along those things without doing all the elaborate stuff that the real aficionados can do.
Now you might find this humorous, and I kind of find it humorous, but I don't know how to answer this fellow's question. About a month ago, somebody, I don't know if they were joking maybe or not, or just half-heartedly joking with me, they played the cello.
Yes.
Is this a cello?
It is not, but cello is a smaller version, and I've never played cello either. But one of my bass heroes when I was growing up started as a cellist.
Because literally they asked me, why are they picking at that cello? I'm like, that's a bass.
Yeah, and well, the violin, the viola, the cello, the upright bass, all are similar in shape. It's just a size difference.
Yeah.
And I believe that the strings may be different with the violin. I'm not sure about the cello, so I do not know if their strings are actually tuned the same way.
But this is in the same class.
But this will be an upright bass, and so this is a standard tuning for that.
Yeah. But this is kind of in the same class as all the upright violins.
Things you see in
I don't know if he was joking or just kind of like, well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Well, because the cello is a little bit smaller, you sit down and hold it between your knees and play. In fact, my daughter's best friend is an excellent cellist. Played all during middle and high school and college, and still plays now and plays with our church orchestra. She is a phenomenal cellist. And cello has low tones like a bass, but the bass, of course, has low like an octave tone. to the cello.
That's my cello.
And you can bow this thing, but I can't. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not a bow player.
that's where I was going with. Can you know this?
But like the guy I was telling you about, our first bass hero is a guy named Stanley Clark. He's a jazz bassist for a group called Return to Forever, Chick Corea and Al Di Meola, and a guy named Lenny White. And then where Stanley does his own stuff, makes his own music, and he's been one of the big names of bass playing since the '60s. Yeah. And just really inspiration. But he plays electric as well. But he started out on the cello. So there must
I
be.
guess when you bow this, you kind of hold the finger and it's like.
Yeah, and I guess the challenge for me would be to be hitting the correct string with the bow and not hitting another one. So it is curved, but that's something I would have to practice a whole lot to get that. But it just makes for a sustain. Whereas if I'm just holding at an A note here, and that'll sustain for a little while. But if I bow across it and just hit that note, I will just continue it out, and I can go back and forth as long as I want to hold that A.
Yeah. So that'd be unique to hear somebody do that here. I don't know if they would like that a lot.
Well, I guess it's not a lot of call for it in traditional music that I'm aware of. I don't know that I've ever seen traditional bluegrass use bow.
Yeah.
But I'm sure some of those guys can do it because they are masters of their instruments.
Well, Philip,
well, it's really nice talking to you. I'm going to have to go home and go to bed.
It's been nice meeting you, and thank you for showing off your unique,
I'm very happy to do
bass
that.
here. And if you want to check us out, we're on YouTube, and we also have a Facebook like page. Our Facebook like page is Stringbean Coffee Shop, and it's got the dashes. Got dashes in between the words. Stringbean Coffee-Shop. And then our YouTube page is YouTube channel Stringbean Coffee, which is really easy to find. And I put many search terms in there, put in coffee and Galax Virginia, and music and all kinds of stuff, and I guarantee you it will eventually start popping up in that search.
Yeah, in fact, I think I found it pretty easily when I just looked under Stringbean Cafe.
Yeah.
So
I put enough up there.
So you know how to do that.
Enough tags.
Enough tags.
To where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's nice. So we encourage you to come out here, encourage you to bring your instrument, encourage you to come and have coffee with us, and have a sandwich with us, come meet people like Philip here, and the other people that you see all the time. And of course you'll hear music in the background there, so hopefully YouTube will get a little mad at me.
Maybe not.
get the background music there, but gives it the ambiance that we're doing this. And we encourage you to come out and see us and meet everybody here and bring your own instrument. And we don't care if it's your old grandpa's old guitar or your fiddle or your banjo or your bass fiddle here, or heck, even if it's a harmonica or
Bazooki.
Bazooki or whatever. You can bring your saxophone in if you want to. We encourage you to come in here and participate in the jams and get to know all the people in the Galax area. So on that note, again, thank you, Philip.
Oh, yes, sir.
And it's good meeting you.
Enjoyed it.
And thank you for coming by.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for showing off this fire. Here, let me see if I can do this.
There you go.
I can't do this. See, I can't do that. That's the reason I'm interviewing. So I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.